This episode of Ty's Eye Help is brought to you by Gamefly. What's up guys, in this video I'm going to be doing a review on the Olu Clip, which is a 3-in-1 lens for the iPhone 4 and iPhone 4S. So like I said, the Olu Clip is a 3-in-1 lens for the iPhone 4 and iPhone 4S. It comes with a wide angle, a fisheye, and a macro lens. This thing costs about 60 to 75 bucks on Amazon, and you can get it in two different colors, red or black. This thing is really small and light. It only weighs like 20 grams, and it's only like 1.3 by 1.2 inches in size. Like I've already said twice now, it does work with both the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 4S. This thing is basically just a little clip that slides onto the top right of your iPhone, and this works with the back-facing camera. You can't use this one with the front-facing camera. The bigger lens is the fisheye lens. On the other side is the wide-angle lens. You can basically just twist this around if you want to use the wide angle. And to get to the macro lens, you basically just screw off the little wide-angle lens and reveal the macro lens. Any app that uses the back-facing camera to take pictures or record video, these lenses should work with, as long as it's doing it in high quality. So if you're wanting to do it for Instagram or Camera Plus or any apps like that, these should work perfectly. It fits around your iPhone really tight. You're not going to be able to have a case on this thing. It should work with a screen protector depending on how thick it is, but it's not going to scratch your phone or anything like that, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. You get two lens caps for it. One is for the fisheye and the other is for the wide angle. So now let's take a look at some video and pictures using each lens and kind of compare it to the camera without the lenses. So first up is the fisheye lens, which is by far my favorite. I just love the effect of a fisheye lens. I love the round look it gives you, and with the pictures it actually cuts off the top and the bottom corners of the image, which gives it a really cool effect. I just like how it looks. It fits so much stuff in frame. I've actually took pictures of my whole room from standing in the corner, whereas I barely get any of my room where I'm standing in the same spot taking the same picture. It gets so much in shot. When you're recording video, the top and bottom corners don't get cropped out and you don't see that little ring around it like you would if you're taking a picture, which kind of gives it less of the fisheye effect, but it still definitely gets way more in shot and still sort of gives you the fisheye effect, just not as good. With this fisheye, I can literally put my hand 2 inches away from the lens and get the whole thing in shot. Now, one thing that's bad about a fisheye, it does actually distort the image a little bit on the outside ring of the whole lens, but it doesn't look bad, and I think it just adds to the effect more. So I really like fisheye lenses. A lot of people use those for skateboarding, and it just looks great. I love the effect. It's by far my favorite lens out of all these. Next up, let's take a look at the wide angle lens. So the wide angle lens is probably going to be the best for videos and pictures because it doesn't really distort the image like the fisheye would, but it still gets a lot in frame. It basically just makes your lens bigger so you can get more in shot. As you see in these pictures and video, you get a lot more in shot with the wide angle lens compared to without it. It crops the video so you're not going to see as much as you would with a picture, but you still get way more in shot. So like if you're wanting to video yourself up close, you can get your whole self in shot easy without having to extend your arm all the way out to try to show yourself in shot. And now let's talk about the macro lens, which is pretty amazing. It actually wowed me of how well this thing works. You literally have to get within like a ½ an inch of the thing you're capturing to get it in shot and get it focused in, and it shows amazing detail. The detail is so good, like it even shows things in detail that you can't even see with your eyes by just looking at something. Now, one thing I did find with the macro lens is it's kind of hard to get stuff in focus or the whole image in focus, just because if you move a tiny bit, since you're so like close up to it, you notice any little movement, so it's kind of hard to snap a picture without it kind of being blurry sometimes. In video, that does look a lot better because you can move around and get it focused, but you can get some really cool effects with this, like focusing in on something and get the background blurred out really good. I just kept walking around my house with this thing and putting it up close to stuff just to see the detail on it. Like my clothes and like my shirt and pants, like that looked amazing. Like you can see the fibers and the fabric in it. It's cool. So there you go, there's a look at the lenses. Before we go any further, let's take one last look at our sponsor for this video, Gamefly. Gamefly is the world's largest online video game rental service, offering you a choice of over 7,000 new and classic titles on all consoles and handhelds. With plans starting at just $15.95 a month, Gamefly members can rent 1 to 4 games at a time and keep them for as long as they like. There are no late fees, due dates, and shipping is always free. Once you're done playing a game, just send it back and Gamefly will send you the next available game on your list. If you really like the games you're playing, simply click keep it on the Gamefly's website and the game is yours at a discounted price, and they will even send you the case and manuals free of charge. Thankfully for you guys being Ty's Eye Help viewers, you get a 15-day free trial if you go to gamefly.com/Ty and sign up right now. So I love the Olo clip. Since I've got it, I've pretty much taken every picture or video with it, especially on my iPhone 4S since the camera is so much better on here. The pictures look amazing and now I can get so much more in shot, and it really makes a big difference using like the wide angle lens or the fisheye lens, just how much more you can get in shot. Out of all the cases and accessories and stuff I bought from my iPhone, it's probably my favorite so far. The only thing I don't like about it is you do have to take your case off or you can't use a screen protector, but me, I never use a screen protector anyway. But it's not going to scratch your glass, so you shouldn't need to use it. I just love this little thing. If you're a photographer and you do use your iPhone to take pictures, this is obviously going to be awesome for you. I even have fun playing with this thing. It's awesome. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about this thing. I think the videos and pictures speak for themselves, and you guys can see just how awesome this thing is. If you guys want to pick one of these up, I'll give you a link to Amazon in the description. I think I bought mine for like 60 bucks, but when I looked on Amazon now, they're like 75. So if you want to pick one up, again, link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button down below. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out a lot. And also make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because that will let you know when I post new videos. Alright guys, again, have a happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.